Unfortunately, I know all too well how difficult it is to let a child go. But to let Matthew go to save Clint.
And he's my brother, Vicky.
I know. And he was my husband and the father of my children. Which is why I still cannot fathom the terrible things he did.
But if Clint's such a bastard, why is this so hard?
I think when you love someone, no matter what they do to you or how angry you are with them, you know, you take the bad with the good. And Clint is so ill now, I think we're feeling all those things.
But what should I do?
I love Matthew. I couldn't love him more if he were my own son. I took the blame for killing Eddie Ford because I wanted Matthew to have his life, and now that you're telling me, Nora, no matter what happens, no matter how bad it gets, no matter how bad it looks, do not let him go. Not for anyone, especially not for me.
Don't worry, Clint. Matthew's heart will never be beating anywhere but in his own chest.
Sister? Sister, come quick!
Sister? Who is that?
Sister Roberta, Jessica Brennan, I think she's having a seizure. Come quick!
I'll call the orderly.
No, there's no time. We need to help her now. Come closer. I don't think she's breathing.
Stay back. This one's the girl who cried wolf. Always claiming she needs help when she doesn't.
What do you mean? You're moving out of Landfair.
I moved in to be with Ryder. And I stayed because I thought Tess would leave and Jessica would come back, but it's clear Tess isn't going anywhere. So it doesn't make sense for me to stay here, in this house with your family. I don't belong here.
But what about Liam? You're his father.
You gonna talk or what?
Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna sing like a canary. And when I'm done, you're not gonna know what hit you.
Oh, I'm excited. Let's hear it.
Well, first, we have to go over a couple of things. I want you to drop all the charges against me. And then I need you to guarantee me full immunity.
Judge Wells.
Wait, Ted. So, answer the question. Where do you think I'm supposed to be?
I don't know.
Maybe at my house on my computer waiting for Comic Girl to flirt with me?
I have no idea what
Oh,
you're talking
give it up, Jack. I know you're Comic Girl 15.
What's this about, Shane?
Jack's been pretending to be some girl online who's into comic books. She faked being hot for me.
You're still harassing my son?
No, I'm not cartoon girl or whatever. Besides, I don't have a computer because of you.
You sure it's him, Shane?
Totally. The timing was way too convenient. So I tested her. I threw out a bunch of fake comic book stuff, and she got it all wrong.
That just means she's not as big a geek as you are. That doesn't mean it was me.
Dad, I know it. Jack's Comic Girl 15. Even Mom believes it.
Didn't you say John and Natalie broke up because she was having another man's baby? Yes, I may have said that, but that's not the whole story.
It doesn't matter where I live. Our son will have two parents, always.
So, what are you gonna do? Move back to Angel Square?
No, wait till you see how I fix up the place. I'll get a crib and a high chair and all the million things that a baby needs. And I know you and I won't have any problems working out who gets him when.
No, of course we won't.
It's gonna be okay, Natalie.
Yeah. Yeah, but, I mean, what about us?
You tell me what you know, and then we'll talk about a deal.
No, you're not gonna get anything about Marty, or anyone else for that matter.
Okay, then go to hell.
I most likely will. At least when I get there, I'll have my children to remember me. And what will you have? Oh, your kid. Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. You don't have a kid.
Marty, what are you getting at? Sally, man's baby. Chad John.
Oh, my God.
Hey, honey, what happened? Where'd you go?
I went to go give Clint a piece of my mind. I thought he had pulled strings to get Matthew's heart. And as it turns out, he didn't even know that anything had happened to Matthew. He must have been devastated when you told him. Hi, Vicky. Hi. Have you seen Matthew?
I did, yeah.
Oh, I know he looks a little pale, but his color is getting so much better. It really is.
That's good.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to leave you two alone. Oh. Just know that I am praying for you, for all of you. Well, thank you.
Okay. Thanks, Vicky.
See you. Clint said he'd rather die than have Matthew's heart.
Do you believe him?
After everything he's done? How am I supposed to believe he loves our son when he hates his own so much?
Your mom knew what Jack was up to?
I wasn't up to anything. Shane. She found out right before the limo came, and she made me promise to stop writing back to Jack. Actually, I had to stop her from finding Jack and kicking his butt. And then she wouldn't let me back on the computer.
Liam, it's John's son? Oh, my God. This is the answer to Natalie's prayers. It's just, after we kissed that second time at the hospital, we talked about, we have feelings for each other, even though we didn't really know what to call them.
I remember. We also said that we were still in love with other people, and even though we have to let go of those people now, that doesn't necessarily mean...
Well, we should be together by default.
It doesn't work that way, does it?
No. No, I mean, and we also said that things didn't have to change, right? I mean, we're good the way we are. Sorry, I guess I got a little surprised when you said you were moving out of Lamfair.
Well, I just don't feel comfortable here anymore.
No, I understand.
But I will miss being down the hall from you.
Yeah. I'll miss that, too.
It's funny, I haven't seen Natalie here today or Brody. Where are they? At home. At home with their son. Their beautiful son with a beautiful baby. Growing closer by the day, by the minute. Babies have a way of doing that, John. Did you know that? Are you okay? Are you cranky? Are you taking that out on me? Is that what this is about? You are cranky. You got attached to that kid, didn't you? You loved that kid, even though it wasn't yours. You even stood up there in front of God and the angels, and you held the kid up, and you christened the kid. You thought it was yours, but it wasn't yours, was it? It's too bad.
Gigi said she'd run an errand.
Yeah, and she had this piece of paper. It looked like there was an address on it, I think.
And you're saying this comic girl 15 flirted with you?
Yeah.
And then you were shocked to see Shane here. Why? No reason. Or maybe it's because you thought Shane was with comic girl. You tried to get Shane to meet her somewhere, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. Dad, what are you saying?
I know your mom. If she thought that Jack tried to arrange you to meet this girl somewhere, she would have gone instead. Now, where is she?
Hey, what's going on?
I don't have time to explain. You have a laptop in there?
Yes, but
I'm sorry.
What?
It's an emergency.
Hey, you gonna let him get away with that?
Hello?
Marty, what did you do?
What is this? Natalie's original paternity test. John McBain is the baby's father. You told me the paternity test showed it was Brody Lovett. I thought that was the reason John left Natalie, and I knew John would leave her if he thought the baby was Brody's. What was I supposed to do? Let Natalie and John live happily ever after?
Marty changed the test. I gotta tell Natalie.